Hello, this is Rachel Cipriano coming to you again from Magnificent Resilience. It's been a pretty good long while since I've made a video, but considering the current crisis, I definitely want to step into the arena to bring some hope to people at this particular time with the lockdowns and all of the talk of social distancing. I really don't like that terminology. I prefer physical distancing. The reality is we're social creatures. Something I talk about over and over again in my presentations and in my writing is that human connection is the oxygen of resilience and fear is the kryptonite. And I think you can tell by everything going on in our world why people are having such a hard time being resilient. There's way too much isolation and fear. So I just want to encourage you to understand how important it is to maintain that human connection. We know from a lot of research with premature babies how important human touch is. It can literally be the difference between life and death. I'm sure many of you heard of European orphanages where the children were seldom picked up other than to be fed, and many of them died or were having failure to thrive kind of conditions. As soon as they were picked up, hugged, loved on, they began to improve, to grow, meeting their milestones. Now, this does not just apply to babies and young children. It's the way we're made. We're made to connect. I know some are more introverted and some are more extroverted. We all have those differences, but it's very important. So I encourage you to find creative ways to connect with people. Many of us, we live with people, so that gives ample opportunity. But there may be people watching who are completely alone. And I want you to know how much my heart goes out to you and how important it is for you to find ways through the telephone, through social media, through vehicles like Skype and Zoom, FaceTime, to connect with other people. We know right now there's an epidemic of domestic violence, of child abuse, depression, anxiety, suicidality, addiction. It's very important that we can find other ways to cope with the current situation than these very maladaptive, destructive coping strategies. And I'm telling you, one of the most important ways is by connecting. A lot of people don't even realize there's a reason that people break down in solitary confinement. There's a reason isolation is used as a form of torture. Our brains, our bodies, our spirits are not made for isolation. So I encourage you today, find 3 practical ways you can reach out to others. Your life depends on it. Your health depends on it. And guess what? Other people depend upon it too. Just as you need that feeding, obviously so do they. So I encourage you, do not neglect this area and reach out to others you know who may be struggling. And by doing that, it can make a huge difference in a very difficult time. So please share this video, spread this message of how important it is to be that human connection. I talked about fear being the kryptonite. There's a lot of fear. There's economic fear. There's health fears. There's multiple types of fear. But when we connect with others, we get an installation of hope. We get encouragement. We get a reduction of stress. So please take this message and put it into practice. Again, Rachel Cipriano with Magnificent Resilience. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I would love to be this to be a forum to get other people talking about the importance of resilience, of connection, and of support. Thank you so much and have a great day.